All right, super welcome to you all. And my job tonight is to do an expose of an opportunity that will change your life should you open your mind to it. An opportunity that could lift you and your family and everybody that looks up to you up financially. An opportunity that is creating a revolution and transforming lives for the better. This is a super powerful option to grow your finances. Ladies and gentlemen, my job here is not to convince you to be a part of something amazing. My job here is not to coerce you. My job is simply to educate you. And so I start with a fact. I am just like you. I'm just like you. I've lost money online. Many platforms have come with believed that they would change our financial story. Many of them did not have any faces, no recognized CEO, nobody that you can point to and say this is a real credible personality. But in our ignorance, we dabbled into such platforms. And hey, guess what? Um, I have also lost, like you. If we go around here asking how much we've lost, almost everybody would have lost some significant amount of money. So, what brings us here tonight? Well, for many years, I've preferred to trade by myself with the confidence of my money being in my control. However, some powerful things have been happening, and this particular opportunity made me decide to, step in the game again and share an amazing opportunity with you. Some people often ask a simple question. They say, is it possible for one to make money in crypto? The market is always going up and down, chaotic. Is it possible for one to really make money? Well, the answer is yes. And the slide here explains to us how that is possible. Well, if you bought Ethereum, for example, when it was $300, you put in $5,000 bought into Ethereum, you would have had about 16.6 Ethereum, right? Now, if you held that for a couple of years, your 16.6 Ethereum would have gone from 5,000 per 300 per Ethereum to 4,500 per Ethereum, somewhere here. And that's 16.6, multiply that by $4,500 per Ethereum. I mean, you would have had 74,700 dollars worth of Ethereum. So this is just an example showing you how price can move and you will gain. All right. Of course, after you make that money, the market would have crashed and everybody would have panicked. And guess what? Again, the market would have responded and repeated the same thing again. So the market operates in cycles. The cycles repeat themselves, and there are opportunities to make money if you know what you're doing on, trading by yourself. So it's possible for you to make money in crypto and in trading if you know what you're doing. Well, with that in mind, I want to welcome you to a system that is making life easier for many, many people, but many others don't even know about it yet. This system could have been gated. Some people would have prevented others from knowing about it. They wanted to buy it off and keep it to themselves. They were willing to pay lots of money to keep it to themselves. But the owners of this system said, nope, it's for the world. It's about how to impact lives. And today we hear about Aurum. Welcome to Aurum. What is Aurum? Aurum is a Latin word for gold. So what does that simply mean? If you listen to the CEO of Aurum, you'll find out that he's telling you we're moving into the golden age of banking. Now, the olden age of banking is where most people they're not happy with their banks. And so if I ask you the question, are you happy with your bank? Almost everybody in the meeting here will say, no, they're not happy. 99% will say, oh, I'm not happy with my bank. So we need to rethink banking and connect banking in a way that everybody becomes happy with the bank. The banks are alone are happy with the banks. All right. The banks are happy with the banks because their balance sheet is expanding, they're making money. But the people who are customers, they're not happy with the banks. Now, Aurum is providing a solution to that. A bank that you're going to be happy and excited with, a system that is going to bless you and your family, provide financial cash flow, transform your finances and bring smile to the faces of everyone in your family. All right, so here's what you're going to have. You're going to have access to a site like this, an application like this, and you're going to be able to see your results per day. All right. So this is a $44,000 account, and you can see that the account is making money every single day. All right. Every single day, money is being made every single day. But do you notice that the money made on different days are, different figures? This is because the money is made from real trading. The money is being made from real trading. And that's the question that most people need to really ask. Where's the money from? Where's the money coming from? If somebody brings an opportunity to you, you need to ask, where exactly is the money coming from? Now, the money coming from Aurum Solution, the Aurum Neo Bank, Aurum Foundation, is coming from trading activities. Remember, I showed you Ethereum a while ago? Buy low and sell high. That is what this application is doing. And it does it 24 by 7. 7 days a week, every single day is a money-making day. Every single day is a money-making day. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have access to a site like this, a portal like this, and you'll be able to see your results every single day. So everyone is comfortable with this technology because money is being made not from charging usury or interest, but from trading activities. So this is not interest, it's actually return on capital. We have a great system, and third-party credibility shows that we are on point. So Aurum Foundation has a 4.5 star out of 5. Everybody says, oh, we love the experience with this company. The customers say, oh, this company is user-friendly. Our withdrawals are smooth. The performance is powerful. Users say that there's transparency and timely communication. All right. And, the company's commitment to care for the business without necessarily hyping it. So this is a privilege. We are fortunate to know about this amazing platform, this amazing solution. And with this kind of report from Trustpilot, you can be sure that we're in business. If you go to trustpilot.com, type Aurum Foundation, that's what you're going to get. Please take note. We are not just Aurum because there are many Aurums on the internet. We are Aurum Foundation. So in case you're deciding, oh, I want to go do my due diligence, I want to go do my research, be careful what you read because you might read something about another Aurum that is not Aurum Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, please take note of that. That's a very important point. Here's a video that I wanted to just watch to give you an overview of what we're here for.
Aurum Neo Bank is a next-generation financial ecosystem with a fully integrated cycle. Top up your balance, earn through the trading bot, spend with your card, and restart the loop. Choose from 4 card tiers: Nova, Imperium, World Elite, and Infinity. Each unlocks access to cryptocurrency payments, low fees, and premium rewards. No verification required. Minimal fees. Physical card included. Higher transaction limits. Take control of your finances and grow your wealth with Aurum Neo Bank.
If you notice in this video, when it said take control of your finances, it was opening a door. So opening doors is how you change your life because Aurum opens the door to your financial life. Who are we? Aurum is a fintech company built on the blockchain. So it's a decentralized fintech company, okay? And decentralized means it uses blockchain technology and it uses AI-powered algorithms to create results in your life. We don't just earn in Aurum, we empower. So Aurum is an empowerment program for you, your family, your kids. Everybody who has an Aurum account is making money, smiling to the bank, and they can now move their money to the traditional bank and enjoy. All right. Orurum Neo Bank provides you services that will change your financial story, that will lift you up financially, and that is the one bank that you're going to love. A common term you're going to be hearing a lot is AI finance. And over the next few years, you're going to be hearing a lot about AI finance. So Aurum is in the business of AI finance. And it's important for us to, clarify what that is. So what is AI finance? Well, AI finance involves helping you hold your crypto, assisting you to ensure that that crypto grows, and providing you interfaces to easily spend your crypto without moving your money to the bank. All right. AI finance involves merging crypto and fiat currencies so that you will know what is different. You just simply spend, and you're actually spending your crypto, but you are spending your crypto in real world where fiat currency is accepted. This is the revolution. This is the transformation. So let's take the first one, hold crypto. So everybody can hold their crypto in their trust wallet, in their exchanges, the Binance and all that. But so anybody can hold crypto. But can everybody grow crypto? Well, some platforms gives you opportunity to grow your crypto in the sense of you're dropping USDT and you earn more USDT. All right. Or you drop a particular coin, whatever coin of your choice, you stake it and you earn more USDT. All right. Or you earn, so there are various tools out there, but you know what? Here, we are able to create more USDT out of your USDT and also create more BTC out of your BTC. We also create more Pepe out of your Pepe. We also create more Doge out of your Doge, more BNB from your BNB, more Ethereum from your Ethereum. So that is what happens in AI finance with Aurum Foundation. You can decide to load USDT and you generate more USDT. We have technology that can create that for you. You might decide, okay, I think I want to have more BTC, and you load BTC into the machine, and BTC keeps coming out for you. All right, more BTC. You don't have to buy the mining machine. You just load it into the technology, the AI algorithm, and it's going to generate more BTC for you. So here we have algorithmic trading to generate both BTC and a couple of other powerful coins. The coins are BNB, Ethereum, BTC, Doge, Pepe. And I think there's talks of bringing in XRP. Okay, so that is the growth function of Aurum Foundation. Do you see the opportunity here? Do you see the opportunity? Typically, the average person buys coins and holds in their exchanges or their trust wallet. They say, hey, I'm waiting for the bull run. I put $5,000 and I bought Ethereum. I'm waiting for the bull run. I put $500. I bought Pepe. I'm waiting for the bull run, and the coins remain the same while you're waiting for the bull run. And the common term we hear is buy the dip, right? So when market crashes, you take more money from your pocket and buy more of the coin, all right? So apply dollar cost averaging. That's not what Aurum is doing. With Aurum, instead of just holding your coin in the exchange and waiting to buy the dip, you put your money and more of the BNB is created, more of the Doge is created. So if you put like 100 million Pepe, you'll find out that while waiting for the bull run, which could come in 3 years or 4 years, you have no business, you're not bothered. Your 100 million Pepe could suddenly, after a couple of months, become 200 million Pepe. And another couple of months become, 600 million Pepe. You have 1 billion Pepe, and you're just waiting for the bull run. Do you see the opportunity here? So this is a bull run waiting and enabling machine. You create your own bull run, position yourself for multiple financial explosion, cascaded over the years as you create more of the assets that you hold. So that is AI finance, the ability to hold your crypto, grow your crypto both as USDT and the particular coin that you're interested in. And guess what? You easily spend your crypto. So we have the Visa cards, which you're going to see examples of that. You just load your crypto on the Visa card, powered by Aurum in partnership with Visa, and you go spend. That card merges crypto and fiat, and what you did or gained by algorithmic trading, becomes a tool to, spend on anywhere in the world. It works in Africa, it works in Europe, works in Asia, works everywhere that Visa works, and we'll have the exchange and of course the AI agent to aid in communication. So this is a bird's eye view of Aurum AI finance. Now, some people will say, what's the business model of Aurum? There it is. That's the opportunity to help you hold your crypto, grow your crypto, and spend your crypto in the real world with ease without thinking of who's going to buy my USDT. Hey, can you give me a connection of your USDT dealer? No, no, no. Your card, just load it and spend anywhere you go. So that's why in the ecosystem, we have different tools. It's an ecosystem. You have different technologies to raise your financial muscle. You have different tools to bring smile to your face and a smile to everybody that you care about. You have technology that will bless you again and again and again and again, whether it's the EXAI bot, EXAI Pro bot, if it's the Aurum Neo Bank application, the Visa cards, and the exchange, and so many other tools that we have on the platform. Who is the man running point with Aurum Foundation? Brian Benson. No other than Brian Benson. He's a gentleman. He's a real person. Many of our members have met him. Some people went to the office and, oh, it was Brian Benson that they met. They didn't even know it was Brian Benson. They didn't know they were going to meet Brian Benson and they met him. At events, everybody sees Brian Benson. Or Brian Benson is taking up his tray to get some meal. You walk up to Brian Benson. He's actually a very down to earth and simple person, right? Now, but this person is a technocrat. He has over 27 years of experience on the blockchain, Web3 technologies. He is a guru. He is a legend when it comes to implementing solutions on the blockchain. He has traded for Morgan Stanley. He has worked for years with Binance. And with that experience working with Morgan Stanley and Binance, he has also worked with other, platforms. Now, his passion in everything he has been doing over the years is how do we get crypto? So he started with Morgan Stanley, which was the traditional banking. All right. So he learned a lot about banks and trading for the banks. Now he has years in Binance and crypto. So having the knowledge of fiat currency and banking and crypto, over the years he has been involved in platforms. He has been CEO of platforms where they're just trying to bring crypto and fiat together. That's his passion. How crypto and fiat could just handshake and work seamlessly. So that's the person you see here. He is not a network marketer. He is a blockchain technocrat, a technology expert, good at what he does. All right, so if you go to the internet like Google, you could check for images. You see, hey, Brian Benson, Binance. If you type that, you're going to see a couple of his faces when he was young and when he's now older. All right, so that will give you a clear idea that he's a real person. But there's something really important that you should know. All right, something very important you should know. Brian Benson is a member of Forbes Finance Council. So as you listen to my voice and we go through this presentation, I want you to ask yourself, did you have somebody of this pedigree running the platforms you lost money on? Because it's human nature for you to listen to my voice and immediately start remembering the losses you've had in the past. Right? So have you ever been a part of a platform with this kind of personality as a pedigree? Somebody with 27 years of experience in the blockchain, whose work experience you can actually see on the internet. Somebody who has his X handle and you can go read up posts about him. Somebody who is a member of the Forbes Finance Council. The Forbes Finance Council is an invite-only council. You don't go push yourself to get in. They will invite you when they see the power of the work you're doing in finance and on the blockchain. So that is something unique and powerful about Brian Benson. And we are indeed really fortunate to have such a real person, such a down-to-earth, determined entrepreneur ready to take charge of things. Now, Brian Benson was at the Token 2049 event last year in October in Singapore. This was an event where people pay $1,000 to come network. So he had an opportunity to give a talk there. All right, very few people have the opportunity to present. And so Brian Benson was at the podium, and that's Brian Benson there. The title of his speech was, Can AI Make People Richer? And this speech is on Token 2049 YouTube page right there. You can go check it out and get a little bit of clear understanding of who Brian Benson is. We have lots of third-party credibility. Forbes has written about us, Benzinga, many other platforms on the blockchain. We are globally recognized as experts in institutional grade trading. It is important that you pay attention to this presentation because this is a presentation that will impact your life. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will keep working until you die. Nobody wants to keep working into old age. And not even to talk about working until you die, you have to leave the world. No. You want to get to a point where working is an option, right? You can decide to ignore and just relax and let your money work for you. If you want to enjoy that kind of life, Aurum Foundation is your best bet. Now I want to talk about risk. As with everything entrepreneurial, anything trading, we tell you, don't bring the money for your wedding here. Don't bring the money for your school fees, your children's school fees here. All right. Don't bring the money for your house rent here. All right. You want to bring money that you can, allow to do its work over time. Okay. So don't take, risk with money you need to survive. Right. Bring in money that you can relax, allow to work for you. And there's a reason why the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer, because most times the poor don't even have enough money to maintain themselves and to invest. So we tell you to put, all of these factors in. But something even more important is risk is a part of our daily life. When you talk about coming to the online space, seeing a credible platform like Aurum, some people at times cringe because of, oh, I'm risk averse. Well, if you're risk averse, if you're really risk averse, you're not going to board a flight and go to a different country for vacation or for any official assignment, because getting on the plane and going to a different country is riskier than getting involved with Aurum Foundation. All right. If anything goes wrong on a flight, international flight or even local flight, the risk is higher than something going wrong with Aurum. So I want you to realize that the risk of being a part of Aurum is not bigger than taking a flight. All right. The same way, getting to your car and trying to go to work is risky. That is why every single day you get into your car, you pray, and you expect to return. But some people actually go and they don't return. Some people go to bed and they don't wake up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying? I'm saying risk is a part of life, and you don't need to be paralyzed by risk. But it's okay to have some fear, because when you want to change your life, fear is part of the process. When you want to see something that will change your life, you might feel some fear. Oh, but don't let that pull you in and say, I'm risk averse. Come on. You go on board a flight, you are not risk averse. All right. So Aurum Foundation is going to change your life. Aurum was launched in 2023. Aurum was launched in 2023. And the EXAI bot was the technology that it was like the first thing that they created that was making money for people. So Aurum has been trading since 2023. Most people don't know this. Remember, Aurum is a infrastructure company. They have built this technology. They didn't need your money to build the technology. They built the technology. People wanted to buy it off. They said, nope, this is to run and change the lives of people globally. Well, in 2024, Aurum expanded its infrastructure, adding a lot more technologies, and expanding the services they provide. And so more AI-driven infrastructure came in, the EXAI Pro, flash loan license, lots of technologies came in. And, last year, the exchange was launched. The Aurum Neo Bank app was also launched, and POS machines are now available that are made in Aurum. So this is showing you that when it comes to infrastructure and technology, they have already created these things. They have focused on creating the solution. Since 2023, they've been trading for who? Of course, the big boys. They've been trading for people who can, come in with millions of dollars, make money, and change their financial story. However, there was a need to create the exchange. And because of the need to create the exchange, the critical aspect of bridging the community came to the fore, and that is the thing that made you and me hear of Aurum, because they needed us to become part of the exchange. The more people you have, the more wallets you create on an exchange, the more viable the exchange will become. So the creation of that exchange is what made it possible for us to become, to hear about Aurum Foundation. Literally, if not for that exchange, the gatekeeping would have been done with Aurum Foundation. People will be there, they won't tell their friends, and you'll be wondering how people are changing their financial story. You wouldn't know, because people have been trading with Aurum Foundation since 2023, but they didn't say a thing. All right. Some started trading in 2024, they didn't say a thing. Others started trading in 2025 and they kept quiet. They were like, let me keep this to myself. I don't want to tell anybody. Oh, if I tell them now, they will say, oh, you want to make me lose my money. So they kept it to themselves. However, when we saw the track record of this technology and the pedigree of the people behind it, we decided to showcase it to the world. So, what is the first step to getting started? The first thing you do to get started is to pay for the annual subscription. The 1 year subscription is the first thing you do, and that's it. $20. Actually, 19.99. Yeah, 19.99. That's what you pay, and you're part of Aurum Foundation. What does this mean? It means that when you start with $20, 19.99, you're going to have access to one tool, but at the same time, you can use any other tools. You can use any other tools that you wish to use. And if you decide to say, "Oh, I want to try the Zeus bot," you're not going to pay another subscription. No, the same $20 annual subscription gives you access to any of the tools that's available to you. So here's a track record of some of the trading that's been done over the years since 2023. This platform has indeed been changing lives. So the EXAI bot is the first bot most of us will come in contact with. It is the first technology that we come to embrace. This is a technology that makes life easy for you. The EXAI bot. It trades 7 days a week. This technology is automated. You don't have to do market analysis. You don't have to monitor anything, right? You don't have to monitor anything. It does all the hard work for you. The AI machine and the humans managing those machines do all the heavy lifting. Your work is to enjoy the money made from the platform. You might want to note that this system does not trade shit coins that pump 1000% and dump 10,000%. This coin does not do those coins. This bot trades. This bot does not trade those coins. This bot trades coins that have pedigree, coins that have been stable over years in the top 20 of market capitalization. So that's what you trade. This EXAI bot also uses stop loss. So you're not going to have those floating loss episodes. It's either you quickly hit profit or the trade takes a loss. And most of the time, the trade always, hits good profit. And out of 10 trades, you might get 8 that are profitable. Then 1 or 2 might not be profitable. So that's the beauty of this amazing, amazing, amazing solid system. So here's a summary of what the EXAI bot did over 2025. Um, 209%, all right, 209.13% total result. So does your bank give you 209% profits? Do you see the opportunity here? This is real 2025 annual results. They've been trading for 2 years, all right? 1 year, 2025 annual results. All right. And some of us were part of this story. 209%. And monthly results was about 17.43%. And so here's a graphical aspect of the month by month results. So the powerful months were March and August. So each month is different. So months were lower than 17%. And so you can see this is real trading as different months gave different results. The concept of profit sharing is something you want to take note of here because when money is made with your capital, the company takes a part of it. And that's where the company makes money from. So the company makes money first from the $20 subscribed. That $20 or 19.99 goes straight to the company, all right? It's not shared with anyone. Now, the next thing is if you make profits, depending on the capital you're trading with, a percentage of that profit must go to the company. So here's what we mean. If you're trading with $50,000, 95% of the profit goes to you, 5% goes to the company. So the company takes just 5%. And that is why you make 16.62%. Now, if you're trading with $25,000, $30,000 or $40,000, the company will take 90%. The company will give you 90%, not 95. The company takes 10% instead of 5. So the company takes more of the percentage, the lesser your profits. And that is why if you trade with lesser amount, like $10,000, $20,000, the company will take 15, not 10 and not 5, all right? They take 15, and then they're going to give you 85%, not 90, not 95. And that is why you see when you're trading with $10,000 or 20, you'll be making 14.87, while those trading higher are making 15.7 and 16. If you do lower trading capital like 1,000, you can see 70% is given to you and 30% goes to the company. And for those trading with $100, 40% goes to the company, and 60% goes to you. So that's how the company makes money, and that's the profit sharing. So there's a cascaded percentage possibility here. And this is why I say most times 10 people can be in Aurum, even from the same family, and they'll be getting 10 different return on capital monthly. So remember, these are monthly results, all right? These are monthly results, not daily, monthly results. And it's based on your capital. The higher your capital, the greater your percentage. All right. Is 10% to 17% too high a possibility in crypto in 1 month? That's a question many people think it's impossible. Come on. Now, remember, I'm a trader and I have trained people on how to trade. And people that have gone through my training who can, have the emotional discipline, they make more than 10 to 17% trading manually, but they have to look at the market every single day. They have to be, their eyes have to be on the market. They have to be checking it even in the night when others are sleeping. They want to do analysis. So it can be a lot of hard work. Now, Aurum Foundation has taken out that stress. So here's a coin called ADA. And look at the coin right here. Look at what it did. It did 70% in just 20 days. Less than a month, it generated 70%. But Aurum is not interested in generating 70% or 50% or 30%. Aurum is interested in generating consistent, stable results. They don't want to stay long in the market. They go in and get out of the market and stay sustainable, all right? So that the customers remain happy. There's a compounding function in Aurum Foundation, all right? Compounding is a powerful tool. It's one of the wonders of the world. But you know what? If you decide to compound, make sure you don't need money, immediately. Because when you're compounding, your capital is added, your profit is added to the trading capital. Okay. Yeah, the profit is added to the trading capital. And this is important to note. But if you need money, if you are somebody that needs money every single day, you are in need of funds to feed your family, do one or two things, please then just remember that you can turn off compounding, and you can turn on and turn off compounding using the reinvest button. It's right there in your EXAI bot section. So what's the power of compounding? Now take a look at this account. It started with $10,000, and in 4 months, it had grown from 10,000 to $20,000. 4 months. Went to 12, went to 15, 17, and then 20. That's the power of compound interest. So when you're compounding, your money is going to be growing faster. So remember, anytime you need money, just turn off compounding, let the profit start dropping for you in the accumulated profit section, and you can cash out that one. Your base capital will remain the same, and then you turn off compounding to start cashing out future trades. Please take note. You don't have to compound for forever. You can just compound for 2 weeks, turn off compounding for 2 weeks. In a month, you can compound for 2 weeks and turn off compounding for 2 weeks, especially if you're trading with some good capital, right? Yeah. If you're trading with $10,000, $20,000, yeah, you can compound for 1 week and cash out for 3 weeks, or compound for 3 weeks, cash out for 1 week, or do it 2 weeks, 2 weeks, or 1 month on and off. You can play around with it. It's just a click of a button and the platform obeys. This is a screenshot trying to show you what's possible for different capital bands. Okay. Now the green section is in your local currency, and this column is the earnings in dollars, monthly earnings in dollars. So I want you to really look at this column and tell yourself, how much would you make a month that will give you financial freedom? That's the whole idea. How much do you need to make every month that you say, okay, I think I am comfortable. I have relief. For many people, that could be $1,480. For others, it could be $3,920. So that means you should be thinking about having trading capital of $10,000, $25,000 or more. Okay? Yes. It doesn't mean you should start at that point, if you have the money, yes. But if you don't have the funds, you can always top up gradually. You can start with $200 where you're comfortable, do your research about the platform, and then step up by topping up until you hit your target profit. So one thing you need to note here is that the higher the capital, the faster you get 100% of your capital back. The higher the capital, the faster you get 100% of your capital back. That's what we mean by risk-free. Okay. So $50,000, $100,000, within 6 months, you've gotten back your capital. Yes. And you start coasting to profits, 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 profits for life. Deposit once, cash out for life. All right. So, however, if a person is trading with $300, to take them 9 months to get 100% of that $300 before they can become profitable. All right. So, this is something worthy of note. The miracle of compounding is here for you and to help you understand what that is, what that means. $1,000 account compounded for 3 years, a $1,000 account compounded for 3 years will give you $178,000. Now, remember, you've been compounding, so that forms your base capital. Now, after 3 years, you can turn off compounding, and every single year, without compounding, your $178,000 will be generating $355,000. So it's possible for you to become somebody who makes $355,000 every year. The formula is to start with $1,000 and compound for 3 years. But remember, if you need money, don't compound for years. You can compound for a month, cash out for a month, and to compound again for another month, cash out for a month. Some people will compound for 2 months, cash out for the third month, and repeat. Okay. But this is kind of like showing you what is possible in your life. And the same thing, a person could say, all right, I want to put $500 for my kids so that before they are ready for university, I will have enough money to send them to any university of their choice. So there you go, $500 for 5 years in compounding mode will give you $3.4 million. Yes. So even if you have other trading accounts, you can decide to, create a deposit, $500, just leave it running for 5 years. All right. Oh, I'll take the risk. $500 for 5 years. Let's see if it works. You just need one small chance of success in life to experience breakthrough. One chance of success. Other people will see a certainty of failure, but you'll be seeing a chance for success. And you will see the chance for success and you will take the chance. All right. Now, by the time you take the chance and the years pass by, and you realize that you have $3.4 million in your portfolio, then it's just every single year you make it $6.9 million. Every single year you make it $6.9 million with that $3.4 million. And everybody says, wow, that guy, he's fortunate. He's lucky. Was he lucky or did he take a chance? He had the same chance everybody had, but he took a chance. Where people saw risk, he saw opportunity. All right. And that's how people rewrite their financial destiny. So there's an amazing Zeus bot. I've spoken to this already. I've alluded to this. This is the bot where you load your specialized coins, your BTC, Ethereum, Pepe, Doge, BNB. You load these coins and the bot generates more of those coins. That is the Zeus bot. A very powerful bot. Along this journey, you want to make sure you use the Zeus bot to grow your coins while waiting for the bull run. And this is the performance of the Zeus bot. It was launched in Q4 of 2024. And this is the performance that you have since the launch of this technology. You can see Pepe has done 149%, Ethereum 106%, Doge 148%. So it's really an amazing tool. And I think, yeah, it's what you're exploring. Remember with the Zeus bot, this is what you need to know. Your profit is not coming as USDT or dollar. Your profit is coming as more of the coins. Okay, so more of the coins. So if the price for the coins drops, the overall value of the coins drop. But the coins will keep generating more of the coins. And the price of the coins rise, the overall portfolio rises in value. So that's what you need to know about the Zeus bot. Of course, you have the EXAI Pro bot that also, does something miraculous and powerful and has also been generating returns up to 70.5% since it was launched in Q1 of 2025. So this is just about a year old. So these are all the various tools. More bots are going to be created by this team, more powerful technologies that will change your financial life. This is Aurum Neo Bank. Aurum Neo Bank. Aurum Neo Bank is connected to Visa card. Aurum Neo Bank has its card system aligned with Visa. Now, what you're going to find out is these cards work everywhere in the world. They work in Africa. They work in Asia. They work in your country. Don't think it doesn't work in your country. Does Visa work in your country? If the answer is yes, it works in your country. The Aurum Infinity card is a special card because this card gives you access to being able to withdraw and make payments up to $300,000 every month without KYC. Without KYC. The question you need to ask yourself is, why does Visa trust Aurum so much to give a card where you can spend up to $300,000 without KYC? Is there something Visa knows about Aurum that you do not know? Maybe Visa knows Aurum more than you do. Now, here's an example of where the cards are working.
This is Michael. This is a beautiful lady, Nida from Marriott. Now we will see. Also, machen wir besser in Deutsch, ne? Brandneue Aurum Visa Card.
Tap one time.
Klick. Okay. Brauchst du einen Beleg? Nein. Was passiert jetzt hier? Sale, Receiving, Receipt. Wait. Super. All done.
Yeah. This one for you.
Micha, geiler Laden oder geiler Laden? Thank you,
You're
Captain
welcome.
Crab. This is my.
And here we have Leo Share, top leader in the opportunity, using the card at Pay for a Meal and also at the ATM.
What's going on, Coach Namdi? How's it going? As I promised you, I wanted to show you that I do indeed have one of the ecosystem of Aurum, and that is the debit card. We're here in Dubai, as you can see behind me, Burj Khalifa. Today is December 5th, and I'm about to buy family dinner. Let's go ahead and tap right here. And if we can just show the camera to show it worked. AED, just come lower so she can see that it worked. No, the camera, not to me, so she can see. Oh, I need to be the pin, okay? Oh, wait.
It works.
And there we go. Aurum ecosystem, debit card, freedom. Take care, everyone.
Yes, Freedom Money is the blockchain money connected to fiat money freedom.
What's going on?
Now let's look at the ATM.
All right, Coach Namdi, good afternoon to you. Remember yesterday, I promised you I was going to take the Aurum debit card. You saw me yesterday with the family. I used the card on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we're going to take out some money with Aurum. Follow me. You have to remind me of the PIN number.
You have to move the camera a little bit for this one.
All right, let's go. Let's see this one in action. Should get some money out here. I'm probably going to take about $1,000. All right, I'm going to take $1,000. Here we go. I'm going to go with local currency. There we go. I can hear the machine. I can hear it giving me that freedom. All right, what's the card? What's the card? Take it slowly. Aurum. And here's the money. Yalla. All right. There we go. So 2 days in a row, 2 separate days. 5th of December, we used it to pay for a family dinner. Clicking it on the point of sale terminal. Today, 6th of December, we used it to take out money from the ATM. This is freedom. Take care, everybody.
So that is AI finance. That is AI finance. Hold your crypto, grow your crypto, spend your crypto with ease anywhere you go. That is. Withdrawals are sharp. All right. Withdrawals just attract a 1% charge. 1%. That's all the platform deducts from whatever amount you're withdrawing. And the blockchain takes $1. So 1% plus $1. Excellent withdrawals. But I want you to pay attention to this slide. Aurum is trading with about $90 million plus. But here's what I want you to know. Aurum has 50,000 active partners worldwide. Aurum has been trading for 2 years, but just has only 50,000 partners. Why do you think so? I already explained that earlier. The infrastructure was just put in place. People were using infrastructure. The drive to build a team was not really there. This is not a network marketing platform. This is an infrastructure AI fintech company. All right. However, because of the exchange, there's a need now to say, oh, let's create a community so that we can have lots of wallets in our exchange that will be creating, that will be using the tools that we are creating, that will be created by the company. So that is why we have come to hear about Aurum. That is why we're doing this presentation. That is why we're creating a community. So if you're here and you're wondering, if Aurum is that good with trading, why are they asking us to come join them too? Why are they taking our money? Listen, it's asset management. Pool assets together and manage them together, create more momentum, create more results. And the more people that are needed to really manage and trade on the exchange, these are the people that will create a lot of momentum, and the exchange is going to become popular, just like your Binance, KuCoin, OKX, and the rest of them. Are you seeing the opportunity? An opportunity to become part of a community that has less than, just above 50,000 members. Still fresh. That's been working for 2 years. Just remember that, because the timing is right. So this is a video. They say, be like Abdul. What did Abdul do? Let's watch.
Hi everyone. So we're just having a lunch break right now, me and some leaders. And interestingly, we have Abdul here with us. Now Abdul is one of the first Nigerians that invested in Aurum, and he has some interesting things to share with us. Abdul, can you tell us why you were interested in Aurum?
Obviously, the card really motivated me, and I know that there is no scam since this card is connected to the bank. So on my expenses now, because I always travel, so the ticket, the hotel, the shopping we did with my card. This is what motivated me to invest heavily on this program.
Awesome, awesome. So now tell me about it. How much did you start with? Yes, how much did you start with?
What do you have?
How much did you start with?
Obviously, I started with less than $1,000. But now, in Naira, I have more than 4 billion inside.
Did you hear that? What? Abdul says he has more than 4 billion naira inside this business.
With a B.
With a B.
Yeah,
with a
big
B.
B. Big B.
A big B. Yeah.
Big
Now
B.
that shows confidence in the business.
Wow.
Okay, so you were talking about Zeus
so
as
my
well.
Nigerian people, you need to wake up. This is a real opportunity for us to accumulate, to invest heavily, and to trust the process. There is nothing hidden on this program.
Awesome.
I started in April. I never thought I will meet something in this crypto space like this company. I never thought in my wildest dream. But obviously it is happening. We have been to many seminars. We have been to Thailand, to Turkey. Now we are in Dubai. So you have to trust the process. So next one you will be there and see yourself.
So Abdul was talking about Zeus and was saying,
it's very good also.
Yeah.
Because I have seen now CEO
Yeah.
have just shown us that we made about 89%.
Yeah.
And we just started, I think, in the third quarter of this year.
Exactly.
So it's a very good investment as well, because the crypto is always increasing. We have a dream that Bitcoin will reach 1 million one day.
Yeah.
Ethereum.
Yeah.
Doge. Which one is the other one? Pepe.
Pepe did quite a lot. The percentage Pepe did over 149. Yes, that's huge.
It's better you also invest in that one.
You were saying something about how much you were making from Zeus,
Around $42,000 every month.
Every month.
Every month.
Can you beat that just on
Zeus? I didn't withdraw it.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Because
Can you
just compounding?
I mean,
Always compounding.
Abdul is making over $42,000 on Zeus alone every month.
Every month.
No way. Abdul, can you please share? Please, Abdul, can you even just share? Like, how much do you make from X? That's EX.
Yeah,
boss right now.
On average, every day I made on average $20,000.
Every day.
Every day.
No way.
And this is half of the account.
Abdul says this is. Go ahead, please tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me, this is half of the account.
Yeah, it's for 3 days and half of the account of our account, because some will withdraw, some will compound. So these are the withdrawal account.
You don't say.
We made a withdrawal, but yet to be sent. I think for today. But this is from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Wow.
Wow.
You said if you compound in 4 months, you can make 120%, and yet also catch that. That's a strong one. Then compounding is very important. Yeah.
And also look at the bonuses you will be getting.
Yeah.
That one is huge amount.
Yeah.
So true. Hi everyone.
All right, so that is be like Abdul. Abdul said invest heavily. But you know what? Invest in line with your financial muscle. All right. He started with less than $1,000 and then he did his due diligence. So start wherever you're comfortable and then do your due diligence. Then it coming bigger when you have investigated, done your due diligence, and you have confidence in this amazing system. This is a system that's going to bless you, and you will understand why it is crucial for you to be a part of it and becoming big. All right, so there's a partner program on this opportunity. And when we say partner program, remember this, write it down. It is not compulsory to recruit anyone into Aurum. Write that down. Okay, that's one thing to remember. You do not need to bring anybody for you to make the money we've been discussing from the beginning of this presentation, the 10% to 17%. No, that money is given. Once you buy a subscription and deposit your capital, you will make whatever is the percentage for your capital band. However, there is more opportunity in Aurum to change your life if you decide to do what many people find to be uncomfortable, sharing the opportunity. And that is where the partner program comes in. Why should you think of the partner program? You don't have to talk to anybody. Yeah, you're not under any pressure to recruit. But why should you tell people? Well, listen to Brian Benson. The vision of Aurum Foundation is why you need to, share the opportunity.
If you had to describe Aurum's long-term mission in one simple sentence, what would it be?
Well, this is an easy one because this is something that we're really focused on, and one of the reasons that I'm happy to be the CEO here, but we're focused on creating 1,000 millionaires. And so we want to create, a billion-dollar company, and the easiest math I can think of is 1,000 million is a billion, right? So if we have 1,000 millionaires that have earned that through our platform, I feel like that's going to be a job well done. So yeah, we want to create 1,000 millionaires.
So 1,000 millionaires. These millionaires are going to make a lot of money. There are about 6 or 7 of them already that are millionaires on the opportunity. They're going to work for their money. They're going to sign up to be like employees of Aurum Foundation. And what I mean by that is they're going to be partners. They're going to dedicate 30 minutes, 1 hour every day. They're going to do consistently what others only think of doing but never get it done, right? So they're going to be disciplined. I came across a definition of discipline. Discipline is taking decisions that are in favor of your future self, that benefit your future self and not your present self. In 5 years' time, what would your future self wish you had done with Aurum? What would your future self have wished if you had done this in 2026? Your future self will say, by the time it's my turn, life would have been easier for me. That is a decision. That is discipline, all right? The ability to say, I don't like hearing no, but I'm going to try build a team of 20. I'm going to try build a team of 100. Or I'm going to just try build a team of 5 people. I'm just going to make sure I have 5 people that are introduced to this wonderful platform. So that is what it means to be a partner, okay? And if you do that consistently, there's nothing that you might not see as far as your finance. You're going to see lots of wealth coming to you from direct sales, team sales, direct profit share, team profit share, extra bonuses, and the shareholder bonus. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to explain this slide. Let's talk about Nova, Voyager, Vanguard, and maybe Vanguard Pro. See, when you come into Aurum, you are a Nova. If you say you're not going to build a business, you are still a Nova. And I call a Nova a novice. You're a novice to Aurum money. You are a novice to the millionaire capabilities of Aurum Foundation. You don't know that Aurum can make you a dollar millionaire. So that is what a Nova is. Now, as a Nova, anybody you bring into the opportunity, you're going to get 3% of whatever they started with. That's what you're going to get. Now, when you get someone, people always say, 3%, that's small. Yeah, initially as a Nova, you're a novice, so you think there's no money in Aurum. That is where many people who stay there for too long, they get exhausted. If you stay too long as a Nova, you're going to feel like, being a partner is boring. But get into Voyager. Get into Voyager fast. Voyager is the beginning of your feeling Aurum money a little. All right. And as a Voyager, you simply have a team of people trading with $7,500, right? $7,500. Once you have a team trading with $7,500, you are a Voyager. Now, please take note. Even if it is one person that comes with $7,500, one person, you're going to become a Voyager instantly, right? So, I mean, as people join the opportunity, find out those who can come in with some good money, in addition to those who can come in with small money. And before you know it, you are a Voyager. When you become a Voyager, you have gotten a promotion because anybody you give your link to that signs up with your link, you're not going to be getting 3% anymore. You'll be getting 5% of whatever they join the opportunity with. All right. And as a Voyager, you're going to get $100 bonus. Yeah. You're going to get $100 bonus for hitting Voyager. The capital requirement of being a Voyager is $100. So the same $100 you started with will qualify you to be a Voyager. But for you to step into Vanguard, you will need $300 as your personal trading capital. Once you hit Vanguard, they're going to give you a $500 bonus. Guess what? You start making 7% instead of 5% or 3% as a Nova or 5% as a Voyager. You make 7% anytime you sign anybody up. Now, here's what you need to know. For you to be a Vanguard, you need to have $25,000 trading in your structure. Your capital is not involved, just your structure. $25,000, and you must have created 2 Voyagers. So remember, you first became a Voyager. Look for people in your structure from 2 different legs and say, hey, come on, let me show you how I became a Voyager. This is what you need to do. And before you know it, you are a Vanguard. You show leadership and step into being a Vanguard. What got you to Voyager might not get you to Nexus, all right? What got you to Voyager might not get you to Nexus. You have to become more to grow through the ranks. All right. So please take note. There is team income that gets unlocked once you're a Voyager. You see here, as a Nova, nothing from your team is coming to you from the daily money that your team is making. But when you become a Voyager, 5% of the profit made by your team comes to you. As a Vanguard, 7.5% of the money being made by your team as profit comes to you. All right. So that is it. Now, for Vanguard Pro, you need $62,500 in your structure. And once you hit that, you start making 9%. So you see, you would have grown the team to get promotion, to get more when people join using your link. All right. So you work, it's a delayed gratification model that pays you miraculous income the higher you go. All right. And guess what? As a Vanguard Pro, you get $1,000 as a bonus. So each rank you hit, you keep unlocking thousands of dollars, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. And look at Prime. Your life changes from Nexus. So if you want to be a partner, just quickly understand what it takes to become a Nexus. Quickly build aggressively to get to Nexus, and then Oracle, then push to Prime. When you hit Oracle, you're wrestling against poverty, you are winning tremendously. When you hit Prime, you have defeated poverty. However, to start embracing wealth, you need to get into Elite. From Elite, you start seeing wealth face to face. All right. And once you hit Elite, you get a $20,000 bonus. Once you hit Magnet, you get a $50,000 bonus. Once you hit Mitos, you get a $100,000 bonus. Once you hit Legend, you get a $150,000 bonus. Once you hit Dominion, you get a $500,000 bonus. Once you hit Archon, you get a $1 million bonus. Once you hit Pantheon, you get a $2 million bonus. Once you hit Alpha, you get a $3 million bonus. Now, Alpha is a destination, but it starts organically by you becoming a Voyager. Show 2 people how to become a Voyager. Show people in your structure how to become Voyagers. Get people into Voyager, give them the confidence. And the more Voyagers you create, the more Vanguards you create, the more of all the ranks keep coming up, and people show leadership. What got you to Oracle cannot take you to Alpha. Now I'm speaking to team partners, okay? And this is optional. What got you to Oracle cannot get you to Alpha. What got you to Prime cannot get you to Alpha. You have to become more. You have to become more. What got you here will not take you there. All right. Just like in the corporate world, what got you to senior management, your technical prowess cannot take you to the top, because to the top, you have to play office politics. So you have to become more. All right. So to get to alpha, you have to, know how to build your team, show tenacity, build with a big picture vision, push and push, keep motivating, keep being there, making the sacrifices for your team. What got you to Oracle, you need to do much more to get to alpha. And that is where you hit the highest ranks. That is where you have changed your financial status. And that is where you have rewritten your money DNA. Ladies and gentlemen, these are examples of people making money from partner program. Within a few months, some have made $97,000, $48,000. We have a tool that we use. Shane Morand. I mean, this man, he has the Aurum Zone 1 call every Monday by 5 p.m. Nigeria time. That is 4 p.m. UK. All right. This session, all right, 11 a.m. New York. You want to listen to Shane Morand, go check Shane Morand out. Go Google him, check him on ChatGPT, find out who he is, check him on perplexity.ai, check him on Grok. Don't miss the Zone 1 call if you're a partner, because he simplifies how you get to a Voyager. He simplifies it, he makes it easy, and if you follow his instructions, you will change your lives. All right, the Maldives event is already filled up for the network marketing side. The Networker Achiever side is filled up. What is available now is just the direct qualification seats, just about 50 or so seats left. All right, or is it up to 60? And so, ladies and gentlemen, you've listened to this speech, you've appreciated the opportunity, but something might still hold you down. Now, I love cartoons, but this cartoon is for kids. But you know what? It says something that you need. Listen.
I know your problem. You got a Bruno in your head.
A Bruno?
Yeah, I get one too sometimes. Alberto, you can't. Alberto, you're gonna die. Alberto, don't put that in your mouth. Luca, it's simple. Don't listen to stupid Bruno.
Why is his name Bruno?
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Call him whatever you want. Shut him up. Say, Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Louder. Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Silencio Bruno.
Can you still hear him?
Nope, just you.
Your determination to succeed must be louder than the inner voice shutting you down. Your determination to rewrite your wealth DNA must be stronger to the doubts that are in you. You have to shut down your analyzer. Oh, if I do Aurum, I will die. Who told you that? That's not true. Oh, if I do Aurum, I will be finished. Who told you that's not true? Oh, Aurum is not real. The CEO is not real. Who told you? Go do your due diligence. Silence your Bruno for the sake of your kids, for the sake of your loved ones, for the sake of your financial future. Silence that Bruno and step into the opportunity that will change your financial muzzle. The opportunity that will settle all your debts. The opportunity that will help you pay for your next vacation. The opportunity that will easily help you change your car. The opportunity that will make you smile to the bank again and again and again. The opportunity that will make you look at your spouse and say, what do you need? I mean, just say anything and it will be done. That is what Aurum Foundation is. So shut down your analyzer, silence Bruno, and take action. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this session. I really appreciate you. We just want to educate you. Aurum is like a miracle mat. You step on it, and you say, take me to $1 million, Aurum, take me to $1 million, and then Aurum takes you to $1 million. 1,000 millionaires will be created. 1,000 millionaires, be one of them.